think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Nias its ruins. And and they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
You don't look so...
The floor. It keeps moving. How...
I'm not the best person.
As a lord,
Yeah.
you mean Deadeye.
The whole reason I started fighting back. But then I met Shia. It's even messy.
It used to be.
Exact.
That said, you may be able to free the Danan. I think
Even if his...
you don't understand. I remember a story. I saw it in Dead.
To hear Bayfont.
But as time went on, I guess what I'm...
But that...
Maybe not.
You have your...
I know. And then,
Who, me?
you and... Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
I really don't...
I think...
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just...
Any artist who'd see...
What can you tell me?
Not as much as you'd probably...
Ah, right. I almost forgot.
It's safe to assume they know everything. Though I know perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing...
Even what Almadria... Has it really reached the point where her actions...
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, and to amass such energy...
So then why would Almadria...
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so... It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously. But it is a means to an end, nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the hollowing...
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important?
Of course. In that...
It's reassuring.
I worry that the only...
If you didn't...
You think...
If that's why Al...
A curious...
What dead I'm... Anyone...
Would I have come... I mean to...
And you don't think...
Well...
Does that make a...
Insofar...
Not good...
Are you...
I took a look.
Thanks.
You know?
When we took...
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Ever since I keep... And heck, some... But no matter... And then I stopped...
You're not like I think.
Yeah.
And that's exact...
Alphen.
Zephyr's...
Sounds...
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Shion,
Right, ready to go! Not today!
Flame, radio!
Orochi's fury!
Lunar Crystal Punch!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Blast
the shot!
Reload! I'll be
Searing Gale!
The
enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Little help!
Armor won't save
Not
you!
in your dreams!
My shield!
This one's mine!
No shield can stand up against this!
Do it!
Searing
A comfortable win.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Right, here goes! Orochi's Fury! Not today! Slap the shock!
Here's a healing arc!
Far enough! Take this! I'm on it!
Tempest First Aid!
Orochi's Fury!
Freezing Storm!
Try this!
Grenade Supernova!
Explosive Ray!
Tornado!
Hurricane!
Permanent
Slap the
Red
shock!
Air!
You're on! Orochi's
Let's refrain from losing.
You think that shield will save you?
It's almost too strong. Split it open! Be my guest!
Will this
Now you see what I can do! My shield!
Do it!
Serpent Knuckle!
Hey, that... Wind Astral Energy!
Explosive Ring!
Hey, that... Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
No choice! Orochi's Fury! Take down their defenses! Slap the shock!
Sighted.
We're not dead! Orochi's Fury! Slap the shock! I owe you one.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Now you'll learn!
Denied!
In a bind! Attack time! Orochi's Fury!
Glacial Spear. They really don't give up, do they?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Purge Malevolence!
Freezing
Storm!
Storm!
Field!
Strike!
Ice Tornado!
Talon Storm!
I'll be saving this one.
Well then, let's keep moving.
I won't forgive you!
Orochi's Fury! Searing gale!
I have to take my revenge on you! I never miss! What's this? Is on now! Can't miss!
Armor won't save you!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Can't miss!
Ignite!
Hey,
I really owe you one.
hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! Go no further! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Glacial
I'm
spear.
going in.
Fierce evil.
Got you now! No further!
Thunder blade.
Just getting started! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
You picked the wrong fight! Brendan Care! Let's duck!
Cyan in! Let the marksman handle this!
Swallow this!
What's this?
Slash the duck!
Do it! Lightning orb! Cyan where are you going?
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Freeze lancer!
Swallow dance! Slash the duck!
Vanquish darkness! Lunar
Searing gale!
I'm
It's
all
on!
fucked up!
Now you see what I can do.
Divine strength!
Ignite!
Reload!
Step back. This one's all law.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zugos the Reynolds usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
out of our way!
I see what, eh? Slash the duck! I owe you one.
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Oh my lord! We got flyers!
I've got this!
No
Let
further.
a marksman handle it!
Its armor's too strong.
All yours! It's on! We're not finished! You picked the wrong fight! Why you?
It's weakened!
You're on! This ends now!
Where are you going?
Cut back, Rita!
Raging not on my watch! Healing circle! Raging cascade! Almost
On your knees!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Eat dirt!
Freeze blade! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
hope I live long enough to regret
Denied!
Eat this! Cyan instant!
Dragon Shell! Plasma Shock!
Divine streak!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wave, I did!
Mirage!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright mood.
Go no further!
Hurricane! Mirage!
Here, let me surrender!
A showdown between blade and fist.
Searing Gale!
Shining!
Orochi Fury! Not today!
Forbidden!
Orochi Fury!
Here,
Try this!
one more! Radiant
In a
Blast!
vine?
Here! Here, let me help!
Eat this!
I owe you one.
I'll finish you here and now!
Nail!
Ready to go! Quiver Dragon!
Plasma
One
Shock!
more! Here goes!
Lunar Rongo!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! We got
Azure Storm!
Off my charge like that
Healing
could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Lightning
Try
Orb!
this!
Radiant
I can carve through armor!
I'm out of ammo! Not on my watch! This one's mine!
Burn!
Dance in the wind!
Plasma
Air
Shock!
Rain Dragon Shell!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle! Looks like some solid equipment. Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
What is that huge flower-looking...
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegus?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegus and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
solid equipment.
I see one, eh? Damn it, Bennett!
In here!
Slap the
You'll
shot!
pay for what you did!
Now you'll learn!
Anything in armor is all
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
With this, I can become even stronger! Let's dispose of the trash.
I can carve you up! My shield?
Where are you going?
We're not gonna hit this!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops! May 1,000 gales clear you to trust!
This one's all mine! Orochi Fury! Exploding! Slap the shock! Burn!
Healing circle!
Hayoi hit!
Not on my watch!
Hayoi wa!
Slap the shock! Swallow it!
Watch this!
Searing Gale! I'll teach you Orochi Fury!
Purge the leather!
Anything in armor
Concentrate!
does it!
Sealed!
Slap
Lord
the
of the
shock!
Flames! Reload!
First strike! Searing Gale! Azure Stone!
Do it! I'm
Orochi Fury!
In an instant!
Impact Block!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Now or never! Orochi Fury, my lord!
Corruption! Break! Dance in the wind!
Take this! Orochi Fury!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Lunar corruption!
Orochi Fury!
I'm all for it!
Almost too strong!
Now!
Be my guest!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Last shot!
Freeze Laser!
Mirage!
Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Let's dispose of the trash.
My shield?
Take
We're not finished!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! A comfortable win.
What's this thing?
Heal you all!
Orochi's
Change
Fury!
with sharpness!
Take this! Eat this!
Healing Circle!
I owe you one.
Now!
That's
This is enough! Arch Seal!
Mirage! Orochi's Fury!
Big Blast!
Light Spear! Pierce Evil!
Too fast!
Stand back.
Air Thrust!
I'll trip it up.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight! Damn it!
Do it, Dopamine!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Shot!
Not in your dreams!
Anything in armor!
Escape my judgment! Dragon Shell!
Last shot! This one's all mine!
Seal!
Rip and tear! I'm just getting started!
Ignite!
Tempest Whirl!
Healing
Circle!
I owe you one! Feeling gale!
Reload!
I owe you one!
I'm out of ammo!
You was like that!
These fists have got your name on them! Eat this! A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Orochi's Fury!
Here I go! Not in your dreams!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Firmament Render! I'll heal you all!
Last shot!
Healing Circle!
It's time!
Super Knuckle!
The enemy wields armor too.
You'll soon see about that!
Eat this! That freaking does it!
Now!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Leave the charges to me.
Orochi's
I'll
Fury!
thrash you!
Lightning Orb!
Denied.
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everyone hanging in there?
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past... all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here. What's this thing?
Orochi's Fury!
More for the side!
Plasma Shock! First strike!
It'll split it open!
We're not finished! Plasma Shock!
Ray! I've risen!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let me help!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dragon Shell!
Into the shadow! Raging
Carve through armor!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Get lost! This one's mine!
Plasma Shock!
Savage roll! Go get it! Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt!
Eat dirt! Aim for the weak spot!
Take this!
Glimmer
Orochi's Fury!
I'm out! Dance in the wind!
Try
Air
this!
thrust!
I'm just getting
Like
close!
it! Magic is there! It's weakened! Air thrust!
This ends now!
Glimmer ray!
Searing Gale!
I'll smash you!
Reload!
Plasma Shock!
Tempest whirl!
I'll finish you here and
Here
now!
goes!
Freaking does it!
Sacred Strike! I never miss!
Orochi's Fury! Eat dirt!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.